Hi, welcome back to the Card Services Terrace.
This is Matt. Happy Scattershot Saturday. Ty's going to show off some pickups from today. Before we get started, we were very fortunate to be able to go and go to the Dallas Card Show today.
We met a wonderful person.
Yeah, we met a wonderful person. That's the best way to describe it. Stukes, Cards and Curiosities, Scott. Happy to meet him. He was there with Andy, who was also collecting Pokemon cards like Tyrus. That was fun. Scott and I had a good time.
Pokemon cards?
Yeah, he was buying cards.
I didn't know. I could have showed him a trade binder.
You should have. Might have went. Maybe you gotta give him something.
Well, I didn't know he was doing that.
It's okay. It's okay,
I thought
buddy.
he was doing sports cards because that's what you and all of your friends do.
Not everyone. Anyway, so we had a good time. Scott gave me a generous gift I'll show off tomorrow on Hank Aaron Sunday. So for tonight, we're going to do some pickups from Tyrus. I definitely stayed in my lane, was pretty focused on Aaron, with the exception of one item I got for Tyrus. We're going to show at the end. Ty obviously was in full bore into the distraction lane, which honestly, it's his main lane, right? So we'll show those pickups. Then we're also going to do a VR for our friend Joe over at Four Soft Corners about Celebration.
I have 7 items.
7 items. So yeah, Joe just celebrated his 100th video. His channel's growing like a weed, which is well deserved. So we're happy for him. So we'll do a VR for him in a minute. You want to go show off your pickups?
Yeah. So some of you may know, I got this like a month or 2 ago at Card Show.
I think it was at the Dallas Card Show 2 months ago, or maybe 4 months ago.
Sorry, I'm just gonna put that there.
That's Snorlax.
And then I got another one, but it's like a different one. It was the only other one that was different. That was different from this one, and it was the Christmas version, which I'll take because then instead of showing this one off during like winter, I'll show this one off. And
when we open packages, he could be our mailman Snorlax for Santa for Christmas time.
Yeah, then I'll need a Halloween one.
Whoa!
I think I'll be fine.
You might live if you get that one too. Do they even have a Halloween one?
The guy said he might think about it.
You asked for one?
I said you should make a Halloween one with like a pumpkin. I said.
Ty's not shy, obviously. Contrary to what you might have seen in last week's video.
This next one is a snack. It's freeze dried, like Jolly Ranchers, and I saved a couple to eat on the video.
For tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight.
Okay.
And we got a Squirrel Pens dispenser. I think I have this one, or it's either this one or Charmander.
I mean, you already had it?
Yeah. I have one downstairs.
You gonna keep it? Does that stay sealed, or do you open those?
I'm gonna keep them sealed.
All right.
And then I got a Trick or Trade pack that I'm also gonna keep sealed because this is the one from.
This is from last year's Halloween. We opened a whole box of those, or bag of those one time ever.
Yeah, this is gonna be. This is
2022. Yeah.
So it's gonna eventually skyrocket in price. Maybe.
All right, Ty, we know more about value, right?
Yeah. And then
I think they produced a few of those. I thought there were 7 items. I see a handful of cards here.
These are Pokemon. I collect Pokemon for a living.
For a living?
Yeah.
Does it pay you?
So.
No. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So I got this Leafeon. I think it completes my evolution set that I have, like mini set. I'll save the Snorlaxes for us. Then I got a Colossal VMAX and an Alchemy VMAX. I got
shiny ones.
Yeah, I did a game.
You gambled?
I think that's that. And then I have 3 Snorlax cards I picked up. I got this Pokemon Go one.
Oh, Pokemon Go means you probably can't play it in regulation. What letter's at the bottom?
F.
Oh, no, F's playable.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And then this one doesn't have a letter. I think it's because I think it's a promo or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, no. It's like...
Also, Mr. Fluffy Snorlax.
Yeah. This one I think you could play it like it's a basic. I guess it'll include the.
This one's special, right?
Yeah, this one was my most expensive buy the whole time, I think.
This is the most expensive you've ever paid for an ungraded single, right?
Yes.
Which in Pokemon World, it's not that bad.
Yeah. It is a Snorlax VMAX Rainbow Follow,
See, I don't understand
I
that.
think. And it's really, it was like, I think they had it at $45. And I got it. The only, I wish, now there's one Snorlax that I'm missing. And then I think it's basically all of the cheaper ones.
The old ones, probably from the 90s, right?
Yeah, it's.
Was he back in the 90s or no?
Yeah, I
Is he OG?
Yeah, I think I have one from the 90s. And it's the gold Snorlax. It's like really shiny. And that's the one I wanted that I've been wanting from the beginning. And I think I'm just gonna have to buy one off of eBay.
Or the National. They sell Pokemon at the National, I'm assuming, right?
Because it's just gonna be more sports cards.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of Pokemon there. Oh, here comes the big stuff.
These are my distractions for the card show. It's like a bunch of comic books.
You bought these right when we got there. I was talking to Scott. He started buying quickly.
Yeah, these are comic books of my second favorite Avenger. It's Spider-Man. So I got this one.
Oh,
It
hold on.
is number 2, which looks pretty cool.
Number 2, but like one of the more recent series, right? This is from like.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, I think. Yeah, this one's based off the game.
Number 6.
Yeah, it's based off the game because this guy, his name's Martin Lee, and he works at a food shelter or whatever. I know that because one of my favorite YouTubers did like a whole entire series on it. Then number 10 in the series, we have this one.
Covers are really neat.
I got it specifically because of the covers.
Do you know these artists? You don't know these artists?
No. And then I have this one, number 12.
Cool.
And then this one's number 3.
Mary Jane Watson's in this one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I think
Mary
Doctor
Jane.
Strange. And then they have this fire guy in here, in this one.
These are a pretty good deal. Ty got these for $10. I got all 7 of
It
these.
was 2 for each, but if you got 7 of them, it was
You get 2
10.
free.
Yeah. Then you got this one, number 7.
You need to get the rest of these. I should have bought all of them.
Well, they didn't have all of
You're
them.
missing some?
Yeah, they did. They were missing some. And then the last one's number 11. This one is my favorite one because of the art on the front. It looks really cool.
Yeah, we're going to need more space, but I'm not sure those are all going to fit up there.
You could see like a common theme with this weapon. It's like a circle and then like a
Cool.
sword.
So we got a little bit of all kinds of distractions tonight for our viewers. We're going to put this. How big is it? Does this thing dissolve quickly or no? I don't want to be smacking this thing through the whole episode. How's it
We'll
work?
do it at the end.
Let's do it at the end. Yeah, we'll exit with that. So let's pivot over to Joe really quick. So Joe, if you haven't checked out Joe's channel, Four Soft Corners, highly recommend it. One of my really good friends on YouTube that I've been fortunate to make since I joined. He sent us some generous care packages. We have some stuff when you get out the door to him. He's building the 53 top set, getting so close to that, which has been fun to watch. Also been kind of fun to be kind of a part of that. So send him a couple cards. Got one more to send him here soon. And then, yeah, just a great guy. Obviously, really taught me a lot about kind of being more focused on getting the card rather than worrying about the numerical grade assigned or even having it slabbed. Like, I do prefer graded cards still. We'll get into more of that in a minute. But anyway, no, Joe's got a great channel. So his VR was about celebrating and celebrations, right? So I've seen some really good VRs from everyone. I know like Caesar did one about the Dodgers and Kirk Gibson. We're a Hank Aaron channel. We got to do Hank Aaron, right? So Todd, you want to start off with the big one or leave that one to the end?
We'll leave at the end.
All right, so I'll start off with one kind of special to me. I just got this. So this is kind of a new pickup. This is the 60 new scoops, and so this is back from the 57 World Series. So this is special to me, really just because the date. So again, I can't remember if you haven't watched our channel. Ty was born on October 10th, obviously not 1957, but 2011. So this is special. That's his birthday.
Was it like?
That was the Game 7 when they beat the Yankees in the 57 World Series
Isn't like 54 years before?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's really cool. It's really special to me just to have that newspaper clipping headline. Because that's the date. Again, that's Ty's birthday. That was the Game 7 against the Yankees. The only time they won.
54 years before I was
Yeah,
born.
before you were hatched. So anyway, I like the big cards. I want to show some of them first. So here's a kind of a more recent Topps oddball from 2017. Talking about the April 8th, 1974, when he hit 715 to pass Babe Ruth.
You definitely like the big cards.
This one's fun. Kind of ties into some of the celebration. Because one thing I wanted to mention too, I guess, and when we talked about Scott, we're talking about Joe. Like this came from Dave, from a card show he went to. So it's from that day. The picture from that that game when he broke the record. But
isn't it just the same game, like picture?
Yeah, a lot of the same pictures, right? It's got the jersey I'm wearing today, right? But like it's like celebrating like our friends in the hobby. Like I tell you what, like I don't mean to kind of go back to the card show a little bit, but it was just so nice to go walk around with someone from the community. Chris from Missouri, you're dead right. It's all about kind of that experience with fellow collectors, and we definitely got a sneak preview what's going to be like in Chicago this summer, and we're pretty excited about it, right? So we also got to meet up with James, Elite Hunters. He was helping out with Louisville Cards and Comics, a shop we like to go to, and Bill's the owner, and we ran into him and picked up a few items from him and got a picture with him and Scott and the two of us. So if I was more technically capable, whatever the word is, I would add that somehow in here and show it right now, but I'm not. So here's another big picture at the press conference afterwards. Really cool shot of answering some questions. See if I have any more big ones, and we'll go to this one I just literally got tonight. Kind of a fun card. It's the 76 Laughlin. You see down here.
That one's funny.
Hits 715. So it's celebrating the same thing, right?
That one's
So
funny.
Laughlin was like the Fleer brand before it was Fleer, right? So obviously the Diamond Jubilee, just because that's the 200-year anniversary of the U.S. that year at 76, these were produced. But nice big oversized slab. Happy to add it.
That's funny.
Tyrus' favorite grading company. Which we got.
Because his bat looks like a cheese stick.
It kind of does look like a big something. Ty's talking about his bat, the color, like a piece of bread, a loaf of bread more than anything to me, kind of. But so we did. PSA was at the Dallas Card Show today, and I dropped off something I picked up today. That won't be able to show you, obviously, but when we get it back in supposedly 2 weeks, we'll see. 10 business days.
Supposedly 10 business days. We'll see. Oh my god.
But I was kidding with Scott because Scott was there when we subbed, and I was like, I'm sure you guys have all seen Field of Dreams, right? When the players can't cross that little gravel between the field and where the bleachers are right there, and I'm like, Ty, can you cross this? Can you breach? Because they're like in a room off to the side. I'm like, can you breach this room? You gonna be okay? And I don't know if Ty knew that part from the movie, but obviously Scott had a good laugh about it. So at Ty's expense, we're just kidding with you. I thought he was gonna melt walking into that room, and I got us a couple good pictures. It looked like again, if I was able to put these in there, I would.
No.
He looked like the lady from the Peloton commercials. He looked so freaked out in there. He didn't want to be any part of that room. So I'm showing some CSG for Ty to make him feel better, because I've been picking on him a little bit today about PSA. But the card I bought today, CSJ won't be grading for, I don't know, until I'm like 60s. So here's the real home run card after he actually broke the record. Whoa, what is that? Your tear?
I was scratching.
Oh, I thought you like Hella Darkness, my old friend, or whatever. He used to do the same way he did his tear down his face. So this is actually the real highlight card in Ty's preferred slab after he set the all-time home run record. So we got that one. A lot of the same theme here.
If you grade this card into PSA, I will forever be mad at you.
I'm not gonna do it to you. Don't worry. Here's a reprint of the Turn Back the Clock from 2021.
Not that card. This card.
From that celebration. Here's kind of a little bit different, but the same. Like here's in '79 that came out with he had the most runs batted in at 2297, which he still holds that record. And then obviously Hack has the single season record. Here's the, at the time, against 79, the home run record. So there's the 755, and then at the time, Maris had 61. That was the record before steroids. Oops, camera.
This is a card.
We got more. I got a bunch more, and we'll get to that one last, like I said. Here's the mini version of that one I showed a minute ago from 75.
This is the card. If you grade to PSA, you will.
I will lose my son.
Yes.
This one's kind of just a fun one with he and Hank Aaron, or Mark McGwire back in when they had the home run chase going in '98.
Then I'll actually have Hello Darkness, My Old Friends.
Okay.
That'll be my favorite.
Here's some That
song
Swing.
to listen to.
715. Speaking of friends, we did a live last night with Dave at Legends of the Dugout. Dom was on there. We had Scott was on there from Stukes. We had Orlando from A Collector's Dream. It was a really good time. But Dave showed off a really cool baseball that's relevant to that, to kind of this whole celebration for Hank. It was an Al Downing autograph, which was awesome. He needs to do a video on that for sure. I apologize if I ruined the surprise if you haven't seen it, but really cool. The Kmart's kind of celebrating. That's the 20th anniversary, and this is back from... no, I'm sorry, not 20th anniversary. There's one later that is, but this is the 82. So this is just the anniversary of Kmart of 20 years, but celebrating that. You know, they mentioned the April 8th, 74. Kmart's obviously, you know, rest in peace, Kmart. This one's Sports Illustrated, kind of 2021. They did this little X series. Again, Ty's favorite slab.
Yes. Yeah, that one we'll do with this one because it's like the same at top one.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll do this next one. Here's the 94 Topps Gold. I had the 94 Topps somewhere. I must have maybe I already showed it and forgot, but obviously celebrating that knife. But the 20-year anniversary, that's what I meant, was the 20th anniversary of 715. So these are probably getting repetitive for you. I think we've shown all these slabs before, so sorry for the repeats, but we haven't shown some of these in a while. And I think Ty was feeling a little bit down about CSG, so, or sorry, PSA. I was giving them the business today. So you want to show these together?
Okay. These are all technically the same card. Just
card and a card, right?
Two of them are reprints. And
you do this? You got it? Need help?
yeah, hold that one.
Be happy to. Team, one dream, right, Ty? So here's the reprint base 89 Topps.
This one's
for 15-year anniversary.
This one's not
the
base.
Tiffany.
And this one's the original.
From 74.
If this becomes a PSA slab right here.
Don't worry.
Hello Darkness, My Old Friend would be in the background.
That is not us singing for you, Theo Clemente Collector. We are not singing, at least not tonight. And I know better than to grade that card, Tyrus. I will purchase as a duplicate one from PSA if I'm so inclined. So that was it. For Joe, go check out his channel. One of the best channels on YouTube, in my humble opinion. Just a really good, even a better guy, right? So check him out. Reach out to him. He's we text quite a bit. We have kind of different work shifts, but I try not to bother him too much during the week because I know he gets up super early and is on the East Coast. So, but definitely one of my best friends in the community. So we had one last pickup. So I guess I had a mini distraction, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's tangentially related.
This is mini?
Well, it's big. I like big, guys. I don't know. It's not expensive. It's an inexpensive pickup.
Yeah, let me get up. It is big.
And it's actually it's nothing fancy, but it's just cool. We're trying to. I kind of teased on the video last night with Dave, Legends of the Dugout, like that one. We're gonna try working on our card room this summer.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put this on the wall. So you want to show it real quick? It's nothing fancy. It was super inexpensive.
So some of you may know I'm named after two Hall of Famers, I think.
Yeah.
Hank Aaron and Ty Cobb.
Yeah.
And this one is a Ty Cobb picture frame with like a picture of him, his stats in that gold-plated section, and then a felt version of
the Detroit Tigers, team.
Like logo.
The logo, which is the same from the jersey picture. So again, it's not like a Type 1 photo. It's somebody had it. Literally, I hate to use price. We never talk about price too much on here. Ty does sometimes. I tend not to, but
this is $10.
$10. I'm like can't even barely go to McDonald's for $10, right? So I'm like, yes, please.
This is cheaper than McDonald's.
Well, you're worth more than that to me, Ty. It's not what I'm meaning, but it just obviously we can't buy autographed, 10 by 8 by 10 or anything.
I was framing Cobb pictures, so cool. It's
cool.
Worth like $30
at least, yeah. So I was happy to add that, and so we got a bunch of cool pickups. We'll show off tomorrow for Hank Aaron, including that item that Scott gave us. And we're at 20 minutes, Ty. We probably should to wrap it up here. Are we gonna try this candy?
Yeah. Which one do you? Which
I'll take the. Is it sour apple?
Yeah, it's so.
How do I even eat this? You just bite it?
Yeah, you bite it. It's really crunchy.
Oh my gosh. If we cut off really quick, you know what happened. I choked on this thing.
I also have the green one. I haven't had the green one yet.
It smells like sour apple.
Yeah.
You bite first. Oh, you got young teeth. Not bad. Tastes just like it.
Yeah.
All right. They don't need to watch us eat. We'll be back tomorrow for another episode. I know my friend Theo, Clinton Collector, says don't do 2 episodes back to back, but
Whoa.
our sub count's not moving.
Whoa.
I guess I know I should care more about it, but I really don't. We're here for each other, and obviously the friends we made. We're happy to have those folks in our lives, and if we stay at 169 forever, so be it. It is what it is. So we're having a great time collecting. Happy to see Mangini is going to be at the National. That was a fun video to wake up to this morning. So anyway, we're trying to talk to some of our friends about going to Cleveland next year already. We're trying to work on some people because we want to, again, have friends at these shows is everything. I'm definitely looking forward to Chicago now. I know Tyrus is as well. We're less than 10 weeks out. We will hopefully see many of you there, and hope you all have a good Saturday night, and we'll see you tomorrow. See ya.
See ya.